He's free. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Levis to throw off play action. Out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Back to the air on second down. Levis. This will go to Henry out wide. And the Titans are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. Levis will try to throw for the 2. It's complete.
Let's get out of here, buddy.
Wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Bills kick over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. From the 29, here's 2nd and 2. On play action, Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Henry up the middle. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 128 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. The Titans on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Yeah, this defense rallies and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time now. Here's Levis. That's to his running back, complete. Finding space at the 40. Down the right sideline. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. spears. 76 yards. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now? We could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. Finding room at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 42-yard line.
Now Davis. And he gets it down to the 32. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that.
First down, Bills.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And they will take a knee here. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Now hold on a second. Why would they decline that? Charles?
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra extra on top of the whole thing. This makes zero sense.
So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. And on fourth down, they come up and take the knee. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but why